is The Winds of War, the motion picture event of the decade. Based on Herman Wouk's bestseller, it is one of the most expansive works ever committed to television.
Okay, let's go. Ready.
Background!
Action! It's going to kind of remind them of a lot of old movies that they all remember and love. Yet at the same time, it has a huge scope to it. It's got a wonderful love story. Two great love stories against a tremendous background. I mean, no one's seen this kind of thing ever.
I want to kiss you goodbye. Tomorrow morning I won't be able to. There's a scene which Robert and I do at night in an old Russian farmhouse near the front, and we go walking at night in the light of the bonfires and the soldiers singing, and it was about 11 o'clock at night and around about 20 below.
Well, we can't sit here all day.
I mean, can you imagine? There were policemen holding all the streets for me. I could jump the red lights. I could drive like a maniac. I mean, it was great fun. Robert was terrified. Robert was green in the face. Of course, the poor owner had no idea what was going to be done to his car. He thought a nice, sedate little drive through the centre of town. And no one had said Pamela Tusbury drives like a maniac.
I'm going to miss your fireball style of driving. Well, where are you off to next?
London!
And there are buildings down on the dockside that were due to be demolished, and so we had permission to set the fires. There were firemen's barges which, suck up the river water and pump it up into the buildings. But it is quite frightening if you are in the middle of a scene where hundreds of people are running around screaming and crying, and ambulances and, flames pouring out of buildings. I mean, it's very real.
They just can't miss with those fires they guide them.
Well, Berlin can catch fire too, He's a great professional. He's the most generous actor I've ever worked with. He has no ego problems. He doesn't need to prove anything.
Hello?
Pamela?
Oh, so glad you called. In a quarter of an hour, I'd have been gone.
Pamela, I'm going back to Berlin day after tomorrow.
I can't believe that I stole thunder from Robert Mitchum. I mean, you can't act your head off all by yourself. If my work went well, it was because every word I say is to him, and because our scenes worked well, because we liked each other and we worked comfortably together, and he gave me a great deal. He wanted me to be good, and I think he offered it to me.
Pamela, I know this sort of chance is not going to roll around again in my life, but I simply...
It won't. It won't. People to whom it happens even once are very lucky, so you can't marry me. Well, we must accept that.
Wait a minute. I didn't say I couldn't marry you.
The Winds of War, next Sunday at 7:45.
Say yes to Economy 7. Electricity at less than half normal price while you sleep. Wake to cozy warmth with clean, controllable electric heating. Style to look good, easy to install. A tank full of cheap hot water too. With Economy 7, the dual immersion heater, time controller and lagging jacket. Wake to cheap hot water at less than half normal price electricity. Switch on to the famous 7 now from YTV, the caretakers.
Shouldn't,
No, but I can't resist toffee crumble.
On a stick?
Yes, Lime's made new favourite centres. There's toffee crumble, coconut flake, choc mint, and caramel fudge too.
All wrapped in delicious, devilish
top coatings.
then frozen onto sticks. Shall we confess for having had favourite centres?
Oh, do you think we should? Lines made, favourite centres, frozen on a stick.
You should see what's crashing down at the Allied carpet sales. Even the price of carpets in wool. These beautiful twist piles are down £2 to only £6.99 a square yard. Heavy quality Axminsters have crashed by £5 to only £9.99. And these pure wool carpets are down £4 to a remarkable £5.99. But remember, the Allied carpet sale must end Monday 8 p.m. and the crowds are still flocking in.
Sorry, sir, are you English, Cheddar?
Of course I'm English.
And there are some foreign Cheddars around, sir.
I am traditional all-English Cheddar.
Yes, but there's more to it than just being English, isn't there?
What?
Well, to take the guesswork out of buying a good Cheddar, it has to have been graded and checked for top quality, taste and texture.
Oh, yeah, but...
Then and only then is a Cheddar allowed to display the cheese mark.
You mean, like this?
Oh, that'll do nicely, sir, thank you. I do apologise.
I can see a rather nice man.
Yes.
He's tall.
Yes.
He's dark.
Yes.
And he's handsome.
And I bet he drinks Carling Black Label.
Yes, he does.
How old is he?
About 30, love.
Oh. Can you see anyone younger?
If the pint you like gives you that bit more, you can bet it's Carling Black Label.
You make me feel brand new. You make me feel so clean right through.
Use Biotex, the only specialist pre-washer in your automatic, to loosen everyday dirt, even stains like blood, sweat, gravy and egg. Gently, with no bleach.
You make me feel brand new. You make me feel so clean deep down.
Biotex, the only specialist soaker and pre-washer.
Beginning on Channel 4 in a couple of minutes is the final episode of One Summer, and for Icky and Billy, the idyllic summer is drawing to a close. And here on Yorkshire Television, we reach the end of the comedy drama series Now and Then.